space. Mcdonnell jet fighters have been the backbone of the Navy's carrier operations since 1946. The pioneering Phantom, the versatile veteran Banshee, which made its mark in Korea. Today's workhorse of the fleet, the all-weather F-3H Demon. The Air Force, with McDonnell-built Voodoo, has shattered many official records, including a non-stop supersonic dash from coast to coast and back. The Phantom II, the Navy's newest all-weather fighter, which flies at speeds well over Mach 2, is now in production. McDonnell has produced both operational and advanced experimental missiles, and is currently engaged in the design and construction of a vehicle to carry man into orbit about the Earth and bring him back safely. And now, McDonnell presents a new and unique rotary winged aircraft. The Model 120. A highly capable and extremely versatile utility helicopter. A product of 16 years of research and development. Since 1944, McDonnell has vigorously pursued design, development, and flight testing of advanced rotary wing aircraft. The world's first twin-engine helicopter, the XH-JD-1 Whirlaway, was designed and developed by McDonnell for the Navy. First flown in 1946, the craft accumulated 330 hours of ground and flight testing, which produced much valuable technical data. The world's first ramjet helicopter, the XH-20 Little Henry, was designed and built for the Air Force. Flight tested from 1946 to 1952, the Little Henry had a rotor of conventional mechanical design and was powered by ramjets mounted on the blade tips. Research accomplished under a Navy contract in 1949 to extend speed capability of rotary wing aircraft, along with an appreciation of the shortcomings of conventional rotors, embarked McDonnell on the development of an entirely new rotor system. This system was employed on the XB-1 compound helicopter, which first proved the feasibility and advantages of the unloaded rotor principle. To date, this new rotor system has utilized blade-tip mounted pressure jets for propulsion, but is equally adapted to shaft drive. Two sizes of rotors have been built and tested, 31 feet and 75 feet. The 75-foot rotor has completed 150 hours of world stand testing and has developed over 50,000 pounds of vertical thrust. Dynamically and kinematically similar, both rotors display the same outstanding characteristics. The McDonnell pressure jet rotor overcomes the following problems common to conventional designs. Permits starting in winds up to 80 knots. Eliminates all ground resonance. Minimizes vibration. Provides positive stability. Eliminates the need for an anti-torque rotor. Eliminates all bearings under centrifugal load. Eliminates all need for blade tracking, and the McDonnell rotor has never been tracked. Eliminates all external lubrication requirements. Provides inherent anti-icing of the entire rotor system. Eliminates the need for shafting. Eliminates the need for reduction gears. Provides blades of infinite fatigue life. The absence of a gearbox permits the use of all the developed power during extreme cold weather operations. Customarily, a cold gearbox limits power available to the rotors. Thus, many thousands of hours of research, design, and development of rotary-winged aircraft have culminated in the Model 120. The Model 120 is a compact helicopter powered by 3 Air Research GTC-85 gas turbine compressors. These engines are completely self-monitoring and automatic in their operation. The engines supply compressed air to the blade tip mounted hot burning pressure jets. Fuel to the pressure jets is regulated by simple fly-ball governors located in the roots of the rotor blades. The rotor automatically maintains a nearly constant RPM. This propulsion system relieves the pilot of the customary responsibility of constantly monitoring engine and rotor operating conditions. The Model 120 propulsion system provides a unique one-engine-out capability, thereby eliminating the dead man's curve typical of most helicopters. The system also makes possible standard day performance up to 90 degrees Fahrenheit at sea level with water injection. The Model 120 has an overall height of 9 feet and a rotor diameter of 31 feet. The absence of a tail rotor permits a maximum fuselage length of 20 feet from the forward tip of the skids to the trailing edge of the rudder. Fast starting is one of the important and outstanding qualities of the 120. Each engine is equipped with a starter generator. No external electrical power source or assist is required for starting. From the time the pilot climbs aboard and initiates engine start to liftoff requires only 35 to 40 seconds, even in cold weather without engine warm-up. This capability is one feature which qualifies the Model 120 to perform the plane guard mission from carrier decks under any wind conditions. The outstanding flying qualities of the aircraft and the operational and structural characteristics of the rotor system permit operation in turbulent high winds, making the 120 ideally suited for shipboard operations. As a rescue vehicle, the 120 can quickly be equipped with a pod which accommodates a medical attendant and 2 litter patients. The crane configuration of the fuselage and skid gear permits a great variety of uses for the Model 120. Its configuration is compact. It has excellent rotor control and rapid but firm collective pitch response. There is approximately 360 degrees of pilot visibility. The high single-point load attachment provides the craft with excellent crane or towing capability. The Model 120 can transport cable-suspended loads of several thousand pounds for short distances. The hook, which is pilot-operated, is located on the craft's center line, slightly below the center of gravity. Therefore, carrying suspended payloads has no detrimental effect on stability. Prolonged hovering with a suspended payload over an exact spot is easily accomplished even in turbulent winds. The nearly unlimited cockpit visibility enables the pilot to pick up or precisely deposit suspended payloads without the aid of ground instructions. With this quickly removable personnel pod, the 120 can be readily adapted as a troop transport. Toboggan seating instead of a pod would accommodate 8 troops with backpacks and more without backpacks. The small size and the flight and ground handling characteristics make the 120 well suited for operation from destroyers or similar surface vessels. As seen here, the aircraft can carry 4 Mark 44 torpedoes. This mission can be conducted over a 25 nautical mile radius. The 120 also has the load-carrying capacity to function as an anti-submarine killer vehicle. The 120's design features and flight characteristics greatly enhance its capabilities as a missile-launching platform, and the absence of a tail rotor and the high location of the turbine inlets provide a clear path in the wake of the missile exhaust blast. Shown here are two bullpup missiles and their associated support, launch, and guidance gears. Noteworthy advantage of the Mcdonnell rotor system is that its gust response and control characteristics are similar to a fixed wing. These features permit aiming error limits similar to those attained by fixed-wing aircraft. Shown here is an installation of 96 2-inch folding fin gimlet rockets. Various combinations or rocket and gun armament configurations are feasible in the Model 120, such as 6 5-inch high-velocity aircraft rockets plus 2 30-caliber machine guns, 6 5-inch folding fin Zuni rockets, and 4 30-caliber machine guns with 1,200 rounds of ammunition. Or 4 5-inch high-velocity aircraft rockets and 16 .35-inch rockets with 4 30-caliber machine guns and 1,200 rounds of ammunition. A 200-gallon firefighting kit is easily installed in the 120. This kit has provisions for carrying 2 firefighting personnel and contains 2 hoses with foam-generating nozzles. The aircraft's ability to become airborne in 35 to 40 seconds contributes greatly to its potential as a firefighter. To date, a total of 35 pilots have flown the 120. Among them were pilots of the Naval Air Test Center, who conducted a formal flight evaluation during September 1959. In its weight class, the Model 120 is the most outstanding helicopter flying today. It is versatile, has excellent stability and hovering characteristics. Its multi-engine safety features, quick launching capability, excellent visibility from the cockpit, and ability to operate in high winds give the 120 a high potential for many short-range, high-lift, and high-speed missions.